It looks like Coach is ready to join us right now on the line. Mike, congratulations on the class. Congratulations also on the extension as well. Before we even get to some of your players, can you just update me on where you guys are at in terms of defensive coordinator and how that's looking in terms of solidifying that spot long term?
Well, we haven't done anything on it yet. We're gonna, look at that over the bowl, and we've got some great guys that are coaching defense right now, and so we're going to get through the bowl game and address anything like that after that.
Got to ask about the quarterback. I hope you went and took multiple trips to Hawaii and maybe got in the water and got a little surfing in, Coach. But Jayden de Laura, to me, he's one of the top quarterbacks in the country, let alone this conference. How'd you land him, and what do you think of him?
I think Jayden's a really good quarterback. We're really excited to have him. He's a guy that kind of can create stuff out there on the field. And besides the fact he's a really good passer, he can also move around with his feet and brings a lot of energy. And I think that that affects everybody else he's got out there. So, I'll tell you what, Hawaii's actually kind of tough to recruit. You go. The hardest thing about recruiting Hawaii is because, obviously we're busy. And so what happens is you fly into Hawaii and you look at it, you watch it, you're dropping into paradise. And Hawaii's the most beautiful place that there is, with the possible exception of Norway, but Hawaii's got better weather. So anyway, so you drop in there to Hawaii, and you see all the stuff and what paradise is like and all the stuff you could be doing, except you're recruiting. and so then you take a quick trip up to the top of the island, eat at one of the shrimp trucks, make it to your home visits, and continue to watch all the fun everybody's having, and surfing and all the stuff that people are doing in paradise as you race to a plane. And you catch a plane at 11 o'clock that night just to fly back and sit on that plane for another 6 or 7 hours. So no, it's kind of tough. It's the ultimate tease of the senses. Is this what you want? No, you're not getting any of it, But they have great players there. There's great players there and great recruits there, and so from what we get out of there, we love recruiting Hawaii.
Coach, the good news is you got what you want in terms of getting one of those talented players. The quarterback spot in particular, and you obviously have had a ton of success with a lot of these QBs over the course of your entire career. Is it just becoming easier and easier for you to land top guys at that spot?
Well, I've always thought quarterback's a position you can train, and I think there's so few things in football that you actually have control over, that I think you ought to do the best you can to take control over the things that you do have control over. And so I think you have to train them. I think you have to train, you have to teach them, and I think it takes a period of time. But you want a guy that's going to be eager to learn, that needs football rather than just likes football. You want a guy that is accurate, makes good decisions, and that's just really dedicated to learn. That also has kind of the presence and charisma that rubs off on others, and so we're really excited about Jayden that way.
Tell you what, guy that I got really excited about, and everyone I've talked to said he would, quote unquote, as you just said, needs football, is the receiver, Joey Hobart. What did you think about this young man the first time you met him, and how do you project him out within the program?
Well, I think he's going to be pretty good. I was impressed with, he's really a calm kind of guy. I mean, he doesn't get too rattled, too up, too down. I like that. But then the other thing is he's just an explosive, dynamic player.
Explosive and dynamic. Okay, Coach, you are an offensive expert, one of the best in the history of the game. I'd like your evaluation on a young man named Nathaniel James, because what I saw him do in the weight room is something that I know Mike's never done. Maybe you've done it, but to me, this was big time.
Yeah, I do that all the time, just to kind of stretch my arms a little bit. But no, I mean, a strong guy, and really strong guy, and so. But yeah, we did a good job, I thought, of getting big men, and that's always important to your program, to dominate the trenches.
Coach, I'm flashing back as I'm seeing James there and the power that he brings to the table. But I'm flashing back to a conversation I had with you a couple weeks back when I was on campus. You had said, hey, everyone always focuses in on the skill position players, the quarterbacks, and all those types of things to try to project success for the following season. But you told me, while it matters, it's all about what's happening in the trenches. How did you address what some of the needs that you might have had in terms of offensive line and D-line as well?
Well, I coached O-line for 10 years, and to this day, it's my favorite position. And if I ever was a position coach again, I'd like to be an O-line coach. No, we got some big guys. I mean, just like you see there, we got some big dudes, and that's the thing, because they're going to get bigger once they get here. We're going to develop their feet and. Head back, hands up, get depth, stay square. If you can do that, you can pass protect. So we're going to turn them into pass protectors.
Coach, congratulations on the success. I feel like next time we talk, we got to swap some stories about Hawaii, okay?
Oh, we definitely need. We need to go do it in Hawaii. I think the conference should pay for us to go to Hawaii and hang around and because it has such an influence on the Pac-12, I think we'd be the perfect correspondents, and everybody in San Francisco would be thrilled with what we bring back footage-wise, and so you'll have to start hitting them up already for putting that trip on.
Yeah, I'm gonna start sending that email like literally in 2 minutes. Coach, I love that idea, and let's just extend it out. We'll do Norway as well. I'm looking forward to the trip and looking forward to you being a correspondent with us here at Pac-12 Network.
All right, well, thank you.